All right, folks, April 12th, Sunday, Easter Sunday. It's about 8:45 a.m. I basically just finished up all chores, all cleaning, feeding, stockpiling, everything else. Got going pretty early this morning, and there really wasn't any time for my old fashioned 1 hour back in the house break for coffee and everything. Not this morning. This is going to be a little bit of a long winded video, I think. I'm going to try and take you with me with everything that I'm doing here, especially showing you the calves. For me, and I'm a smaller operator, things have been kind of an explosion here lately. 3 heifer calves yesterday morning were born, and we're going to take a look at them. And this morning, uh, well, this is part of the video. This morning, 2 bull calves and a heifer. So that's 6 calves in 24 hours. That's a hell of an ordeal for a smaller operator. And anyway, I'm babbling on here, but pretty happy about it. There are some negatives that are going to come with this video, though. We're hunkering down for hell. And some executive decisions were made this morning, and I'm going to share with you my mad science behind them. First things first, very simple report. This is about as common and childish as you can come up with, but it's worth its weight in gold to me. Of course, you obviously got the date, the cow number, and I put little notes on there like 109. This first one on 323, folks, you probably caught that video. Both mom and calf died. But like 109, there's actually 2 109s out here. Of course, I wrote pink tag. And then, anyway, the cow number, is it a heifer or bull calf? The calf's tag number, the sire, which is obviously either a bull or by AI. And then when we come to our AI'd animals, the AI sire information is put down. But yeah, I'm not going to call myself a document wizard here or anything like that, but it's very, very important. It is to me anyway. So we got a lot going on, a lot to do here this morning. I'm going to take you with me everywhere I can if it becomes a little dangerous, because I got a half charge yesterday from the first calf that I still have not seen with my own eyes nurse. And we also have a mixture, a milk replacer bottle all mixed up, sitting in some very hot water to keep it warm. If I can afford to do so and mom isn't going to kill me, we're going to give that calf a bottle too. So anyway, shame on me. A very, very happy Easter to everybody. My Easter is here today, with the exception of 1 hour. I'm going to leave from 1 to 2 o'clock, and I'm going to go enjoy a ham and cheesy potato late lunch. Kind of like probably everybody else's plans have changed a little bit this Easter. The big, large get-togethers, if you're following those rules or something like that. Well, our family kind of is, and the reason being is there's a whole bunch of young kids. Of course, I failed in that department, but there's a whole bunch of young kids, and one of them has he's fine. He's completely fine. But he is very acceptable to, respiratory issues. So, yeah, all the families are minding their own business in their own homes today. Mom and dad are putting on a very small, but boy, am I looking forward to it, lunch at 1. And enough jibber jabber. Okay, you girls got everything all mixed up out here. Alright, I had a set of twin heifers yesterday. 106, which is a Holstein Black Angus cross. Dad took those in on trade many years ago for some hay sales. And of course the heifers, when they were heifers, were kept back. You little turkey. This one actually belongs to, okay, yeah, to 102. Now, slow down. 106, the Angus Holstein Cross, had a set of twin heifers yesterday. The other one's over there. I'm not sure what's going on here. But, sit down, Mom. This is one of them. She is an exceptional mother. She is taking care of both of them. And I'm going to attribute that she is half Holstein. You're doing a good job. Good job. I know. You know I mean no harm. Let me get things figured out here. Oh no, this is crazy lady here. This is 1019. Hopefully being a mother settles her down a little bit. But that is her new calf as of this morning. And it is a heifer calf, thank God. Boy, I'm all mixed up here. That's incorrect. Where's your calf? That's the other heifer twin. Is it? No, that is her calf. She had it this morning. The fencers are off right now, folks. And it's because I had to doctor up behind the barn, which I opened up, and I'll show you. Mom, where's your other twin heifer? I'm going to explain to you why this has this calf does not have a tag on it. This is the other twin heifer here. Yeah, you got a belly full of milk in you, didn't you? I seen it. I seen it. It's comfortable, isn't it? This is the time of year where I don't mind wasting a little bit of hay. It's a nice little bedding spot. Okay, she's the one that gave me that half charge yesterday. That was the first calf born on this farm this year, multiple days ago. I still have not seen with my own eyes him nurse. So every morning I'm bringing out a bottle. It started off with a bottle of colostrum, but now it's just a bottle of what I'm going to call regular milk replacer. Every morning I come out with a bottle until I see him nurse. He's not doing much crying this morning. That gives me a good sign. Regardless, I'm still going to let him suck down a bottle, and we'll see what happens. The real good thing about when he's done with his bottle, he wants more. Yesterday he went straight after his mom, and he couldn't find where he needed to be, but yeah, I don't have the explanations here. Too much of a whirlwind behind the barn for silage this morning. I'd have lost a quarter of it in the wind, so I opted obviously not to do so. So instead they got 3 bales of baleage and a dry bale of hay, which will tide them over till this evening. And so let's talk about, we're going to head to the behind the barn. Let's talk about having twin heifers. Here's the rule of thumb, whether you agree with it or not. The rule of thumb is to pull one. Keep your eye on them. Find the dominant one, or at least the one that mom's paying attention to more, if that makes any sense. Pull the other one. Rule of thumb is, you'd rather have one great heifer than two possible mediocres, or one that lags behind and there's troubles and problems that come with it. Here's the deal. I like breaking rules sometimes. You got to try something. She is an excellent mother. Both of them are nursing. You couldn't ask for anything better. Right now, I'm leaving them. We're going to see how things go. The reality is pulling one of them, that is possible. I'd hate to do it, but I will if I have to. We'll see what happens. Okay, we are in what I call behind the barn. I opened this up for a reason this morning. It's another new calf doing real good. Let's talk about some of these calves that don't have any tags in their ears yet. We got a standing rule on this farm. Because it's still just the size that it is. If it was bigger, it'd be different. Standing rule is a bar minimum 12-hour grace period before tagging, abandoning castration, even before a shot of Multimin 90, which all my calves starting last year, they get a shot of Multimin 90. That's somewhat of an unfavorable bale of dry hay there that they will pick through, and they'll eat probably 3/4 of it. And right now I know damn well I've got a calf I gotta find. Oh, jeez, they ended up all the way over there. All right, we'll go for a spin here, folks. This is my Easter Sunday, no complaints. So I'm going to take you with me here. Out of honor and let's just say respect for it being Easter Sunday, which I hope you understand and agree with. If you don't, that's, teach your own. There will be no extra odd jobs done today. Oh, we got a... Oh, shit. My job is here, watching, looking, listening, and everything else. Especially with the unfavorable weather that we have coming, which we will get into as soon as we chase this calf back in. Please do not go under the other one. Please do not. Don't worry, Mom, I'm here to help. This is a heifer calf that was born yesterday morning. There you go. Get on in there now. Quit being a pain in the butt. Cattle are real excited. They haven't had an open piece like this for months and months and months. They're getting excited because there's a little bit of green grass that you can see they're picking off of. Not much, but it started, folks. While we're here, I've decided to make a small change this year. This is always a go-to piece of property for the first cutting of hay, and then it becomes pasture ground the rest of the year. With the amount of cattle that are on this farm now, I've made a decision, and if you keep up with the channel, that is what we call kuthas. It's the lot in the yard behind the barn, kuthas. I made a decision that is to be all grazing, which I think had to be done. I'm gonna really miss that first cutting of hay off of here because it's absolutely stellar. But with that new ground that was acquired and all the new seeding, I'm confident that it'll be okay. We're going to take a little ride back now to that the first bull calf, which was 10 to 2 finally this morning. He's been banded, tagged, shot with multi-min. And I don't know what's going to happen with him, folks. I don't know. I'm happy right now to keep running out a bottle in the morning, not twice a day. I want him to be gosh darn hungry at night, and hopefully after his mom for nursing. Right now I'm happy with bringing out a bottle every morning until I see him nurse. The second I see him nurse, there'll be no more bottles, I can promise you that. But it can't last forever. If I had to speak loosely, by midweek, this coming week, if I didn't see anything, I'm continuing on this process, I've got to pull them. Whether you agree with it or not. It's just the way it is. Yeah, these cattle sure are happy. They are now. They're not going to be starting in about 3-4 hours. A lot of unconventional things going on right now that normally wouldn't be done here, but it's you know, it's about adapting. And you know, I've been talking about it here, but I haven't told you about it. We've got calf killing weather coming. It's starting in 3-4 hours. 3 hours, gosh darn it. Let's just hold on here. Settle down. It's Sunday, for crying out loud. Yeah, we got calf killing weather coming. It's starting in 3 hours with cold temperatures, high winds, and rain. And by mid-afternoon, early evening, it's going to turn to snow. And we're projected to get anywhere, I'm seeing reports anywhere from 6 inches, 8 inches, 10, up to 12, possibly 14. So that's why behind the barn was open. That is a shelter down there. The tree line and this hill acts as a shelter. I actually got a half a mind that I believe I am going to, yes, I do have a half a mind. I'm going to close the gate to the corral system, even though that is my only standing structure shelter. Here's the thing, what I don't want is all these cattle, or at least half of them, standing in the corral system and these calves coming in there too. That's a calf killer. Somebody is going to get trampled. So yeah, when this is all done and I'm leaving here, you know what, I've just decided I'm closing that gate. We'll see what happens. There's many of yous out there right now saying pull the calves. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did. If I was to pull the calves this morning, they'd be pulled for probably 3 days. The amount of stress, ruckus, and everything else that's going to go on with these new mothers is just going to create absolute havoc here. The other thing is this, some of you agree with this, some of you won't. It's been proven here. If I pull these calves, what is there, 7 of them? 7. If I pull these 7 calves, they're going to be pulled for at least 3 days. You know, till this bad weather stops and whatever. Their moms are going to be so confused. Some of them, especially the firstborn one, it won't even accept it back. It's 50-50. I'm not willing to take that chance. I'd rather take a chance of opening up behind the barn. You know, it sounds like I'm justifying myself to you right now. I'm not. With all due respect, I'm not. I have my own decisions to make with my own small business, and I've been making them, you know, with Dad. Dad's been helping out, especially with all his knowledge here over the years and years and years and years. What it is I'm a little frustrated right now. You know, go figure my dumb luck, but we're going to stop talking like that. It is Easter Sunday. I decided on my own to open up behind the barn, and they've got that protection down there. Yeah, we got a hell of a doozy coming here, folks. We really do. All right, now we're gonna go try and give this firstborn calf that was doctored this morning. He's been tagged, he's been banded, got his shot. We're gonna give him some milk. The thing of it is, though, his mom's over there. I'd rather her be right by him. Like I said, she half charged me yesterday, and that's not really something I need right now. So here's the deal. I'll keep this going for as long as I can. If I need to shut this off due to tending to this little calf, or there's some danger, it's getting shut off. But we'll see what happens. Okay, my mistake. That's Mom right there. That's a good thing. What I don't want her to be is halfway across the yard and getting stressed out because she can't see what's going on, and coming at a full charge ready to put my name on a wall. So yeah, the trick is in an instance like this, you know, I've got the bottle of milk replacer here. If you think it's going to be a little bit, get yourself a small pail, fill it with hot water, and let it sit in there. This thing is still just beautiful lukewarm, and trust me, she's a little chilly here today. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this with two hands, but we're going to give it a whirl. Yeah, he's yelling. Oh, am I a fool? I've got no business doing this with a damn camera rolling. All right, now you're going to settle down. You're going to calm down. Give me a nudge and I'm going to give you one back. The thing of it is, I can barely do this with the camera running because I need to get them on the ground and get them started in on this. Folks, I'm sorry, but I got a job to do. I got to end this video. We'll come up with something a little later on today. Maybe we'll do a look-see this afternoon, early this evening, on the shape and condition of what's going on here. This is going to be interesting. Happy Easter.